right. Oh boy. So I got shared the there's a AAA event. I believe it's a, I guess unless I'm wrong, like a Mexican wrestling event, which sounds awesome. It's coming up, and there's some skins. There's a Sub-Zero and Tanya skin. I honestly thought it was Kung Lao when I first saw the skin. I'm like, oh, okay, that's cool. That's cool, Kung Lao, right? It wasn't. Got that wrong. And then we get this Marvel. I'll just wait till Caboose comes in and tells me to shut the F up, you know, like everyone else that decides to say that this looks absolutely nothing like this. Okay? There's some huge cope in people defending this design. For the same reason we see huge cope with people defending the continual masculinization and sexifying and attractiveness on women in Western video games. The same weirdos that sit there on Twitter who are actively, and I mean actively, attacking people who love anime and love sexy anime, and then in the next sentence are all for bear sex in Baldur's Gate. Right? This thing, whatever it is not Sydney Cross. This woman is attractive. She's a model. She's beautiful. What is this? Now, I get the comments. Oh, not all women look like that. Dude, let me say it real slow. This is a video game. It is a fantasy video game. Okay? It's the reason why we don't have an overweight Liu Kang or a half balding Sub-Zero. Right? We don't have, you know, Goro coming out in a wheelchair. This is a fantasy game. Like every video game out there, they're fantasy. It is an escape. That is the point. Nobody wants to play... Okay, let me rephrase that. Nobody wants to play a video game to remind you how much of a victim you are. We understand that you suck, you're disabled, and this and that and whatever. We're going to keep reminding you because we, as wonderful, virtuous people, think that's what you need to hear. And that's exactly the problem with Western media. There is no excuse. I want to hear bullshit. You know, there's no excuse for whatever this is to occur when you literally have the technology to accurately create, I mean accurately, down to the cell, to create the face model of this lovely lady, right? Now, if you're simple and you decide to go attack real life voice actors and models that have done that, given their face work to these games, please hit yourself in the head with a trolley. Nobody is saying that is okay. Nobody is advocating for that. It is absolutely stupid to do that. These people are just doing a work, doing a paycheck, and that's it. However, as a model, I would be asking the question, what the hell happened? We've got Call of Duty games where they can accurately depict, what was it, Kevin Spacey? You can instantly see who it is, right? Instant, like just without a shadow of a doubt, you can see. Every single dude in Mortal Kombat 1 is a Chad. They even made Reptile a Chad, right? I mean, what? I see like women on Twitter thirsting over Goanna dick. I mean, it's like, are you serious, bro? This dude's a lizard, right? The illusion is the human, right? When you start getting frisky, he's going all crocodile on your ass, right? This is people are so desperate that they will accept crumbs. That is the problem with people that take the love of something too far. I love Mortal Kombat, but by God, I'm not going to sit there and write fan fiction on Twitter and talk about, oh my God, how dare you not have this character in the video game like they're a real person. And then I had clowns coming to my channel, sitting there going, oh, why don't you show me a picture of your mother? Well, she's cremated, so I could get you a picture of sand. That's as close as I can show you. What the hell has that got to do with how my mother looks? That's such a weird thing. It's not just at me. I've seen that said to other people. Oh, not all women look attractive. Yeah, well, you know. It's a video game. It is supposed to sell. It's supposed to be appealing. And the fact is that every single Western video game has decided that the only way to have a black woman in your game is to make them ugly, is to make them a lesbian, and to make them like angry and all that sort of like, they are literally the very people that think that everyone else is racist are being the racist. If I was this woman, I'd be suing NetherRealm right about now for the absolute bastardization of how she looks. They like look nothing alike, like at all. Like not even close, dude. And then I've watched this one video. There's an artist dude, like an actual animator or whatever. Oh no, he's an animator. He's a illustrator or whatever. Anyway, you know what I mean. And he broke down what they've done. Like, you know, it is not a Tanya thing. It is a female in general thing. But when it comes to certain races, Western developers keep constantly having to be like, oh, we've got to tick this box, we've got to tick this box. How insulting is it for black women out there to go, is this what you think of us? Are you serious? I got dudes rolling up in here going, oh, how dare you say how she looks ugly. First, she's fictional, all right? So calm down and take your medication, right? She's a fictional woman, for starter, okay? But secondly, after you start seeing this in like so many other games, you start to see that there is indeed an actual on-purpose decision to take these attractive face models, only the women, it's always only the women, bro. They don't do it to the dudes, right? They take these attractive face models, or models in general, like, I mean, she's attractive top to toe, right? I'm just, because they're using her face, right? They take these attractive women, and then they butt ugly them, and then they make you feel bad, because you say, hang on a sec, apart from Sindel in MK11, every other chick in that game literally was a branch on the ugly tree. It was horrific, okay? Absolutely horrific. Now, maybe you like to have, you know, your women look like dudes. However, most people don't. Most people, you know, like, there's a reason why we have the two sexes. There's a reason why men are attracted to softness and curves and beauty, and women are attracted to, like, the more masculine, you know, square jaw, real Chad, you know, sort of look. And then you got the whole variations in between. But there's a massive percentage that leans mostly in one direction and the other. That's how it is. That's how it works. You can sit there and bitch about it all you like, but that's just the facts, bro. Okay? These look nothing alike. Nothing alike. Why couldn't they give Sydney's hair like this? And she's obviously, like, there's other videos and pictures of her with different hairstyles, of course. She's a model. But this hairstyle would have looked better on Tanya. She's too hard. Like, Tanya's face is too hard. Right? I'll get the people go, oh, what do you know? Dumbass white boy. I don't care what you think. Right? what bothers me more than anything is that, you know, there's black people out there who are actually like going to accept anything just as long as the company ticks the box, which is actually insulting to you. They don't actually care about you. They care about ticking a box so they get a tax break and they make more money because they get given grants because they do this. This isn't about representation, bro. This is about fattening their wallet. Right? There's no excuse. I'm sorry, there's just no excuse. And some people said, oh, you know, you can't talk about this woman like that. Which woman? The fictional one? Why not? She's fictional. She has no feelings. She isn't real. Okay? I'm talking about this woman who's hired for a face model. They naturally would scan her face in intimate detail and then give it to whoever the hell is in charge at NetherRealm that hits women in the face with a shovel and says, we can't have attractive women in our game. Look at, is her name Kelly Hu? Is it Kelly Hu? Is she the face model for Lee May? Beautiful woman. Beautiful, right? Beautiful. And yeah, in the game, they plane her down, don't they? They start to, you know. Now, keep in mind, just to finalise, like maybe when the main game rolls around, it's going to look a lot different, but I don't think so. I think that what NetherRealm have done is that they have basically tried to copy what Marvel did with Wakanda, with the whole Umgadi thing. They want to make all these warrior women really, like, rough looking and stuff, which is so weird. Like what, you can't have attractive warriors? Right? And I said this in the live stream earlier. It's like, yeah, they didn't follow the Amazonian path like Wonder Woman. You know, they're all women. Some of them are quite muscular, but you know what the difference is? And they actually have all different races. You know what the difference is? They're attractive. Right? But they didn't want that. So they follow the Marvel road of like, oh, tick the box, tick the box, tick the box. Right? I don't understand why these developers are afraid of beauty. If you're afraid of beauty, make every single pixel in your game ugly as sin. Because I tell you what, you are trying to sell a video game so that people sit there and go, ooh, that looks awesome. Do you really think if the background stages or the special moves or the menus were all pixelated and disjointed and like just were not finalized and not properly rendered and half of it is still like flickering and stuff, and they go, oh, how dare you insult our work of art? It's meant to be this way. Well, like a dog's breakfast. You know I'm right. You hate that I'm right because I'm the only person that's calling this stuff out in the louder MK community. Okay? Because I'm tired of it. Okay? Why can't everyone be attractive in a NetherRealm fighting game? It's realistic in a fictional fighting game in a fictional land where they can literally rip your face off, and you're going to sit there and tell me that, oh, well, yeah, but, you know, we need to have some mid-tier women looking, you know, like... I'm sorry, bro. You know, like... Man, it just never ends. They look nothing alike. At all. Anyway, catch you next time.